There's a new app tracking where ICE agents are located. ICE Block helps users report sightings while others can avoid the area if they choose. There's already pushback from the White House saying the app is putting a target on agents' backs.
Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman spoke with the developer of the app for an inside look.
When I saw what was going on in this country, this was like the issue that just disgusted me the most, and I wanted to do something to help fight back.
Joshua Aaron never imagined he'd be behind ICE Block, one of the most downloaded social networking apps in the country. An iOS-only app that alerts users when immigration and customs enforcement officers are spotted in the area.
ICE Block was designed to be an early warning system. It was not designed to obstruct law enforcement. It was not designed to incite violence.
Aaron says his Jewish upbringing has played a critical role in his motivation to build the app.
When we see 5-year-olds in courtrooms without representation, when we see college students being disappeared for their political beliefs, when we see mothers having their babies ripped from their arms while they're screaming for their children in the name of our country and patriotism, we're literally watching history repeat itself. You are supposed to be going after criminals. You are supposed to be going after violent people that are hurting the community, and that's not what you're doing, so stop saying it.
Now, the app doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. It's anonymous by design. Users can receive alerts without submitting tips. With permission, it does track your location, and you'll get push alerts when ICE is within a 5-mile radius. This morning, as I pulled into our newsroom, the app notified me of 2 reported sightings at 6th and 3rd Avenue between 6:15 and 6:45 a.m. when someone reported seeing ICE from their apartment window.
If you're walking down the street and you get an alert on your phone that ICE has been spotted 4 blocks ahead of you, turn left, turn around, go home, keep yourself and your family safe, and avoid the confrontation to begin with.
All sightings are deleted within 4 hours of the reported time, and you can't report the same sighting twice. You're also limited to 1 report every 5 minutes. Even if you do spy ICE at a gas station, Aaron says it's best to err on the side of caution.
The worst case scenario is that you avoid that area for 4 hours or less. That's literally the worst case scenario. Other than that, don't worry about it.
There's some pushback from the Trump administration.
What they're doing is actively encouraging people to avoid law enforcement activities, operations.
White House officials say ICE Block is putting a target on agents' backs. In a statement from ICE Acting Director Todd Lyons, he says, "My officers and agents are already facing a 500% increase in assaults. Going on live television to announce an app that lets anyone zero in on their locations is like inviting violence against them with a national megaphone."
Nothing I have done is illegal. This app is not illegal. It's not illegal for me to create it. It's not illegal for you to install it on your phone, use it, report a sighting. All of this is protected speech by the First Amendment.
To the migrant community across the country, Aaron says,
"I'm so sorry that you have to live in fear. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. All I can say is I hope it helps you."
So, Ali, joining us now to have this conversation a little bit more. You talk about that 500% increase in assaults against ICE agents. There's no question, though, then that app is going to make it easier. If somebody wanted to harm an ICE agent, it just got easier, right?
I mean, technically, it will. I mean, the whole idea here is to keep folks informed. That is the main priority. What others do with this information, I mean, that's not up to the app. But, I mean, I do want to stress that no matter whether you're undocumented or not, some people just want to avoid coming into contact with ICE agents for whatever reason. Now, I do want to address the fact that none of these reported sightings are 100% accurate. That's one of the things that the developer made it clear. You know, you or I could report an ICE sighting. We don't know if that's 100% accurate, especially because we know that ICE agents are now starting to wear undercover clothing. They're not as bold and flashy with their logos and their uniforms. Now, going back to the 500 assaults on ICE agents, that sounds alarming. These numbers have been hard to track as to whether how many people are actually being ICE agents or being assaulted. And one of our correspondents, Bill Malujan, he actually got some of the raw data and just let me hear it. Let me just put it out there. Between January of 2024 to June of 2024, there was 10 assaults on ICE agents. Same time frame, January to now June of 2025, there's been 79.
Well, and that's the argument against this, is that you're going to have, those are going to rise dramatically. You may even have some agents that get killed. I'm sure the Trump administration is threatening prosecution, are they?
They are. In fact, that was just a snippet of what you heard Kristi Noem say. They were threatening prosecution against the app developer. He says that he actually sat down with attorneys before even releasing the app. So he says that he wants to be on the right side of history here. But if we want to dig a little deeper, many folks have compared this app to Waze. What does Waze do? I mean, you can.
Yeah, but nobody's going to shoot a cop because he's giving you a speeding ticket.
But you
right?
can avoid the area.
You can
right?
avoid the area ticket, yes.
So, I mean, it goes back and forth as to what you do with the information.
Okay, all right. Big discussion, that's for sure. Thanks, Allie.
Allie, thank you.